damage, I think.
Death
Ruin and Decay. Capacity. Some more HP on that boy. Gutter Fighter. 99 melee attack right now. Yikes. Oh, what's the new Ruin spell? Here. It's the, it's this thing. It's basically like, Transmutation. Only reduces armor. Got a Ruin Wizard? I do not, because I cannot build them. I can only build these dudes here, the Eshin Sorcerers and Plague Priests.
You must spread our own corruption.
Looks very good. It looks good. Obviously, I'll have to play a faction that can actually use it to find out if it's how it works in practice, but yeah, it does look good. Over here. It's got 2 turns left on it. Okay. Go. This is supposed to make me lose visibility over the region, and I don't think I lost visibility over the region.
You're in my optics.
Okay.
Let's tails move.
Fair enough. Scared Leap and Action spell now? Yeah, it is. Can you only build those 2 because of lack of buildings, or is Eshin limited? Eshin might be... I think Eshin is limited. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Because it doesn't show up here as an option when you go to Sorcerers. I currently have no availability for these guys because I don't have any buildings for them. So it should show up. It just should say you have no availability. And I don't see a building for them either, so... Bummer. Well, it is. It is and it isn't. You still get Warp Lock Engineers, which give you Warp Lightning as a spell, so... You basically get the best spell anyway. And you still get Plague Priests, which are the OP casters, so... It's not really that big of a loss, to be honest. Of the casters to lose, I'd rather lose the Ruin caster than the frickin' Plague Priest, to be honest.
Sneaky infiltrator.
I just don't have the money. Okay.
Lord of the Assassins.
Go. Dropping an ambush stance there. Where is Foot of Gork? Gork and Mork are coming.
Many kills today. Seek target.
Alright, well. Okay, contracts. Nope. I really still want to spend money on stash rations at the moment. Could do another burglarize. Some of the items you get from that are pretty damn solid, honestly. Got one more turn on cooldown for it, though.
Yes.
Viziers have Ruin, but I don't know if they have that spell. No, I don't think they do. They have Warp Lightning. Oh, they do have... Yeah, they do have Flensing Ruin. Okay. Yeah, so you don't even need the Ruin caster. You can just get a Warp Lock Engineer and you get Flensing Ruin from that. You pretty much get all of the good spells from... Falling Warp Kill is good, Death Frenzy is good, Scorch is trash, Crack's Call is trash, Flensing Ruin hopefully is good. You don't get, like, the summon storm vermin spells. But whatever. Whatever, honestly.
Sneaky infiltrator. Scampascari.
Alright, I think these guys are down to 2 settlements now at this point. Yeah, they just have Cracked Omen and Misty Mountain. I think we're good. Going to the Misty Mountain, gotta look out for dragons. So, I mean, I suppose if I get an engineer high enough level, I could test the spell out, but I'd have to both have it high enough level and have them in my army. Hello, Clan Moors. How are you going? Oh, geez, they took Carragate Peaks. Alright, then. Okay, B. No, go away. Leave me alone, bad man. Back, cool. Should be able to auto-calculate these guys now, I think. Yeah.
The lair is doomed.
The lair is not doomed. Get more food. You exaggerate, sir.
Where target?
Oh, that's where I went. Okay.
I said no.
Shadows, niche. Tunnels, shadows.
Jump back in front of him. Can't have him taking Spite Peak. Noble country. Alright, that's a +3.
Watch your back, tail.
We're almost to a point where we can tax the region again. Huzzah!
Sizzle scorch.
Oh, there we go. Now we lost the vision over it. Okay. Try getting from Undercity right now. Under Empire is giving me almost 1,000 per turn. No funds for dominating scheme. Oh, I do have 2 scheme tokens. Sabotage. Destroy the most expensive building. Grants vision for 20 turns. Damages army 10%. Incite riot. Rebels roused. Hey, Stuffer Guy. How's it going? How are you? Thought he was back. Oh, he's still up for a couple turns. Oh, this guy's back. Okay. Right. Right.
My axe thirsts for war.
Alric Rufunson.
Warlock engineer.
How we do? I got agents. We just... Yeah, we got a lot of spaces for sorcerers, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all we got. And the upshot, we're only at war with one faction. Which is pretty shocking, honestly. Let's trade with the dwarves. I'm sure they'll be thrilled.
The god that you come to speak to the
Want
voice
trade?
of the Ven?
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Fine, be that way. You big doofus. Oh, it takes 30 food for that as well. Night Lord, say so. What are we getting food from right now? Technology 1, Buildings 5, Under Empire 3. So 5, 8, 9. Our current settlement upkeep is 11. So, yeah. We're in the negative for food currently, but it's fine. Food is not really that big of a deal, honestly.
Fine.
Hey, go Jackson. How you doing? I'm doing alright. Started the night kind of out of it, but We're hanging. We're hanging at the moment. Ugh. There we go. Hello, dwarf things. Time to instigate some murder on the dwarf thing's face.
Ready, ready.
Stuff there. Hold position it. Take you guys. Put them here. Hold position that.
Warlock Jediles.
Jesile's here, I suppose. Let them snipe away. Getting trolled by Total War Rome's stupid rebellion and revolt system. Ah, yes. That's always fun.
Our tail's yours.
Got any good slave revolts going currently? Those are my favorite.
Stephen, yes, yes.
Where you have a slave army appear out of nowhere that has higher technology than you are even remotely close to.
Eshin slingers. Gutter runners.
The frickin'
Eshin slingers.
slave revolts in that game are no joke. They don't mess around.
Ready, ready. Now, ready, now. Death runners.
Deathmaster Snitch.
Deathmaster.
Sweeping blades.
Eshin Sorcerer.
Got 3 slave revolts. I attack them with full vigor, and they can retreat into the forest where I can't reach them in a turn, and they just flee raid all over. That's the other thing, yeah. The armies move kind of slowly in Rome, so
Eshin triumphs.
the enemy gets to do these like crazy retreats
Warlock Jediles.
that are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, yes, Master Lord.
Damn it. So yeah, Rome's a pretty good game, but it does have some things that are pretty irritating. Or when the computer suddenly like raises a giant mercenary army, that's always a freaking fun moment as well. It's like real slave revolts, right? Merc army in my food cities own nothing. Yep. It's like you have to keep buying up all the freaking mercenaries so the computer doesn't just build merc armies and ruin your day. Oh, the freaking airburst. Airburst shit, it's great. For the mortars.
It shall be done.
It shall be done. Fire all that. Pew! 4 stars of that. Pew! Just ready to get this, I guess. We're gonna put this over here to push these guys away from my range units. There we go. Let's do that. Where did I put my rattling gunners? Rattlings, where the hell are you? Oh, I didn't set them up properly. Whoops, my bad. Get you guys in here. Ah, leave me alone. Run!
Lord of Assassins.
Source that.
Gutter runners.
You guys here. Try to separate these guys out so the rattling gunners can fire.
We move. At once. That deal. Skitter.
There we go.
Leap.
Ready, yes. Deathmaster Snitch.
Let go.
Mighty.
Oh my gosh. All the freaking throwing weapons. And the guns. That guy got hit so hard, his beard stuck straight in the air. Even in death, his beard is erect. Alright. This guy was moving fast, so he was underweighing, so he's dead. Semi-general who is happy and gotten all he wanted is like turn 44, time to betray and revolt and fuck over this campaign. That's it! I've had enough of this peace. I am revolting.
Time to work, mate.
Yeah, you really have to pay attention to that to every single turn. You have to balance your freaking
Silent killer, yes, yes.
like political shit. Because if you don't do something with it like almost every turn, you just suddenly out of nowhere, game will be like, oh yeah, by the way,
No fool.
giant revolt, civil war, go. Even if you do pay attention to it, sometimes it still happens. Once that finishes, I think we'll probably be alright.
Death Master Snake.
Tenacity.
Death Master Snake.
Oh, god damn it, I forgot it was an underway move. Oh well, that gets him close enough to actually attack that.
Good. Kill him.
Critical success, nice. Works for me. Perma killing that guy is okay in my book. To be fair, that's what makes the game challenging. Yeah, that's one of the things I always say is like Rome has a political system that you have to pay attention to, right? Whereas like games like Warhammer, there's not really, a lot of this stuff you really don't need to pay that much attention to or engage in at all if you don't want to. So it just gives you more to do on the campaign map that you don't have to deal with like in games like Warhammer. But Warhammer's focused more around the fighting for the most part, and that's fine. That is one of the things that makes Total War unique, is its fighting mechanics. So, some other products. Then I think I will pass. Then Norsegan politics are the best. You mean random bullshit happen to you every several turns? Yeah, that's super great.
I order. Scurry, move.
Some of the missions are just random in St. Hearts of this. Others, stupid hero.
All things fear us.
Snake. Yes.
Okay. Hang on a second. What's our public order here? It's +5. So I don't really need to upgrade this right now. So it doesn't really give us like 10 more gold per turn. Eh, whatever. I think we'll just leave this stuff alone for the moment. Let's do... No, let's wait on dominating scheme until we capture this stuff here. I took control of all of Britannia, and for like 40 turns, all was bliss. All of a sudden, a revolt with 100 happiness city, and they take back the entire Britannia before I could do shit because I had no army buildings. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, some crazy shit can happen in Rome. To be sure. There's a lot of stuff to pay attention to in that game, to be honest.
More kills.
Just need to continue your Roman campaign. Alright, I should be able to roll up on these guys at this point, I think. I think I got the movement for it.
Break, slice.
Murder this guy real quick.
I bring pain stronger. Yes, moving time. Yes, yes.
Okay, well, we didn't murder him, but we damaged him and gave us a level, so that's fine. Murdered K, you. Tenacity, yes, please. You. More gutter fighter, 104 melee attack. Sounds good.
Sneak, shift,
And let's take the city, shall we?
kill, slice.
Let's go!
Call me Death Master.
Delete Redmayne.
I am ready.
Alright, so we got the Kata advantage, obviously. He does not have... He does not have the arty.
Rattling gun.
Rattling gun.
Eshin slingers.
That's where that one dude is going to come out of the map. Not overly concerned with him.
Captain's command.
To be completely and totally honest with you.
Assassin.
What's this guy got? 45% physical resist. Only 20 armor. Massive amount of melee. And he can also get 24 melee defense if I pull that ability. Yeah, that's alright. Actually, you know what, we'll put these guys on this side. In case those dudes get charged.
Granite spears.
You guys here with the triads.
What?
That. Take you guys out over here on this flank. Caster there. And we'll figure out what the hell we're doing with these guys when the time comes, I suppose. They do have a freaking gold rank.
Now ready.
Give them. Maybe just more melee attack and melee defense. 16 charge bonus. Hell yeah. Freaking in the freaking business now.
At once. Move.
At once.
Eshin sorcerer. Where walk sends. Sorcerer here goes. Spreading dark.
That was a nice hit. Drop that down there. It should. Some people should walk into it here. Nice.
Power of shadow.
Death brothers.
Push you guys up this way.
Yes. Eshin slingers. Good, master.
These guys up a little bit. Push these guys up a little bit. Throw some guys down right in the middle of that nonsense. Now let's focus the arty on that area. These frickin' slingers have basically just completely destroyed that area.
Light claw catapult.
Too bad I have more AoE over to drop in that area. That would be nice, honestly. I still got I got arty, which is still pretty solid. Shoot that. Rattling guns up here. We'll move the assassin out in front. Let's see here. Bring you over. Where's my... Okay, my caster. My caster got spotted. A bunch of guys are charging on this side. Let's throw this out in front of those guys to push the enemy back. Push him in there. You guys at the back side. Run the Death Runners in as well. There, shut that up. Good. Those guys are basically just caught in the middle of it. I'm going to use this time to back these guys up a bit. That there. Death Runners in on that. So you guys hit that. Rattling Gunners are doing a pretty good job. Hey, you dudes, can you drop shit on top of that, please? I would appreciate it. Some stuff here. Pull these guys back. Shove the Council Guard in now. Push these guys forward a bit.
I will go now. Yes. Forward, backwards.
Forward, backwards.
Yes.
Master.
Alright, well, those guys are attacking the line. That's fine.
Some
Shit at that.
Go, go.
So I'm flying here. Blocking my snipers right now with my slingers. Just try to shift that around again. Let's see what we can get here. Guys engage on that. Keep pushing our guys in the backside there. Warlock Jezile, shoot that. Shoot his leader. Rattling guns are almost out of ammo. Those are summon clan rats. I don't really care about them. We're gonna drink our scum. Debuff that guy. Buff ourselves. Already we can light into this stack. That's perfect. Let's do AoE here. It's all ogre. Nice whiff. Good job there, guy. Friggin' got the spotlight and choked. My gosh. I can speak English, I swear. Dun, dun, dun. We done shooting? Aw. Don't kick your poor lobotomized friends. Do you even use the grinder spells? Not very often because I don't really need to in a lot of these situations, but I do on occasion use them. Just drop that up to level 3 off the bat, I think. There's Valor. Okay, so he's got all that stuff. Let's give him sneaky, so he's got the missile resist.
This city is ours.
Go, that works. It's pretty good. Plane of bones. Bones! One more turn, I can level that up again. Nobler country. They seem like they would be quite good for a ranged heavy army. Yes and no. It depends because like they themselves can get messed up pretty badly as well. So like you can throw them out there and hold the enemy down, but then you run the risk of them getting messed up. But then again, they also tend to get messed up and then they retreat. So it's really kind of hard to kill them off entirely. Like I've had them get messed up on multiple different occasions. I basically have them around to destroy walls. I mean, that's basically what they're there for, is to just
Sneaky infiltrator.
absolutely crap on walls. Because they actually, as you can see, I don't have much artillery, right? Like I've got 2 Plaglock catapults and a freaking Death Globe mortar. So when it comes to attacking cities, these guys are going to be my main way of blowing up all of the enemy's towers and walls. And they're pretty damn effective at it. 85 upkeep. Nice. Yeah, there is a spell that... So you have Seismic Snare, which holds people still. But it's an AoE around you, and it also makes you stand still. Then you have Warp Quake, which slows people, but also makes it so you can't move. You can have to get more use out of them when you're fighting a faction that has cav, because you can kind of like use them and like hold them back in the back line, and then when the enemy cav comes like I'm flanking, you then just like pull it. Will the companions of Quellens with the +10 versus large go the strongest cav in the game? Why would they? There are lots of cav with anti-large.
Sorcerer, inventor. Yes, yes.
Like probably half of the Bretonian lineup has anti-large cav. Blood Knights are insane as well. Not even close to Yeoman cav. Not even close.
Death Master.
Let's see here. Want to increase my walls over here? Probably not yet. Oh, they burned that place. Oh, no, wait, I burned that place. Right, they might capture it. There's Demogryph Halberds' cav with massive amounts of AP anti-large. Yes, yeah, Demogryphs are insane as well. I would say that probably Grail Knights, Dragon Princes, Blood Knights, Demogryphs, and so that's for ground cav. But if you count aerial cav as well, obviously the Hippogriff Riders are absolutely nutty. Demogryphs were the strongest in 1v1, and it was an even fight with the Companions. Companions do beat Grail Knights because Grail Knights don't have AP damage. I suppose.
Chief assassin.
Pour that strikes.
But in all honesty, like, in what situation are you fighting Cav 1v1? Really? If you're talking multiplayer, then I have no way experienced enough in multiplayer to comment on whether or not that shit is going to be the strongest thing in multiplayer. I don't play enough of multiplayer to know. But on the campaign map, like, so you have the Companions of Quellens or whatever, right? And you just freaking swamp them with multiple cav and destroy them. Or hold them down with something and shoot them. I'm pretty sure having some anti-large is not really what anybody really thinks about when they're like, ooh, strongest cav in the game. Straight 1v1 Demiurge are the strongest, and they would win barely with companions, so I'm wondering now that they have received +10 versus large, will they become the strongest? Purely 1v1, no magic, no buffs. Maybe? I don't know, you'd have to test it. But I can't imagine why that information would be useful.
Harness the power.
Because that scenario shouldn't really come up unless it's like, oh my gosh, we have both completely like lost, and it's going to be this one cav against this one cav that decide the fight. Like, knowing how units perform in a 1v1 is not overly important. Knowing how units work together in combined arms is important in most cases. Because pretty much never are you going to have like one guy against one guy. You're just like, ooh, who's better? Something weird has happened if that is the case.
Deathmaster Snitch.
9k. So yes, maybe. Maybe with +10, they'll become the strongest 1v1 cav in the game. Do you ever 1v1 with cav? Not really. Plus the companions of Quellens, they're a regiment of renown, right? Yeah? Yeah, they're a regiment of renown. So that, I mean, so you can only have one of these guys. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's like a non-factor. It's because in multiplayer, if you have the strongest cav with both, and both have magic, superior strength, so he can't force a 1v1 on me, and as Bretonia, if you win the mobility, you usually win the game. Okay, well, you're talking about multiplayer to begin with, and I don't play a lot of multiplayer, so you're asking the wrong person in that respect, because I think about things in a campaign sense. And if you have one unit that is the best 1v1 cav in the game, and you can only get one of them on the entire map, that makes like no difference. Because I can buy 2 Demiurge Knights. So even if they're the best 1v1 cav in the game, I just attack you with 2 Demiurge Knights. And not every single army you have can have a Companions of Quellens in them.
Lord of the Assassins.
So, unfortunately, you're talking to the wrong person if you're trying to figure out if they're the best for using in multiplayer. That being said, there are several people that stream Warhammer that are good at multiplayer, so that would be a good question to pose to them. Apparently they were the best because they need to be nerfed. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, but I imagine it's a multiplayer thing, yeah. Probably some cost to value ratio or something was weird, so they nerfed them. Hello, dwarves. How are you? Jeez Louise, their freaking balance of power rating is insane. Yeah, not a problem, man. Not a problem. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a really good, like, give you the answer that you wanted.
Yes, yes. Oh.
No. But yeah, there would definitely be a question to pose to some multiplayer streamers, to be sure.
Where target?
Where target?
I bring pain.
Alright, so we're just gonna roll over here. Excuse me. What? Yeah, what are we looking at here? 6. There we go, we can level that city up. Nice. We can level walls up there, but I don't really care to do so at the moment. How many turns do we could level this up? 8 turns on that. We got 8 grand. We could throw another blue building in here. Do we throw down a Pox Cauldron? We could level this up as well, which would give us closer to getting more engineers. Which having more engineers would give us more undercities. Faster, that is. But then again, we could get this. That would give us... This would eventually give us the ability to get the poison gutter runner slingers. Which means I would have to replace my frickin' gold tier gutter runner slingers with poison ones. I guess I wouldn't have to, but... Larg. Does this unlock any on technology? This unlocks some technology as well. So maybe I'll just throw this down. It's a freaking tech going as well. Yeah. I like the hard ones. They are just very reliant on armor, so you can't charge them into any armor piercing. Yeah. It's really unfortunate, honestly. The flying cav. Scam and corruption research rate unlocks recruitment of warlock engineers. What do I want to do here? I might just save my money for the moment, to be honest. We'll just save.
For Eshin.
So we can be a little bit more flexible.
Muscata watches.
Now let's expand our Under Empire over here. That's something we can spend money on.
More blades upgraded.
That. That. And that. He doesn't have any buildings that can spot us, so... Army. Air superiority. Got a steady flow. Just fight the greenskins and you don't have to worry about a thing. The greenskins are almost dead at this point. As you can see, they own, like, the western Badlands, and that's pretty much it. They're, like, getting their shit pushed in. Royally.
Libara, you come to speak to the voice
Trade.
of the vent?
Not aggression back.
Absolutely not.
Nope, not gonna do that. I will trade, but I will not get an aggression pack. What do we got for this kind of nonsense? We could burglarize Domen. Could do that. Let's hit that up.
Shadows hide.
What do we steal? What do we steal? Did we get anything out of it? Giant blade. Alright, that's okay, I guess. It's a blue item at least. Could be worse. Assassinate Clan Scryer, remember? Clan Scryer freaking hates us right now, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. So I don't need my research rate to drop 10%. Despite that giving us quite a bit of food. I need a contract with Clan Scryer to bump this shit back up. To be honest, that's what I need. Stash rations. Skaven using a giant's blade.
Yes, yes.
Just give it to the Skaven slave, it'll be fine. Alright, we'll roll with it.
I see.
Akador still belongs to the Border Princes. It's a little bit surprising, actually. I suppose it's not that far into the campaign. We've actually made some pretty good progress, considering what turn it is. It's only like turn Like 70 or something like that.
You come, we listen.
Oh, you guys declaring war on me? Holy shit. They sure are. Alright, so we're gonna have to Night Lord say so we can frickin' Thanos snap this goddamn faction. Screw you. Because I think that made Clan Moors declare war on me too, didn't it? Yep. Yep, Clan Moors is now fighting me too. Jeez, crazy.
Show way to my skin, and I will give you many. Stop! No!
Because they had a military alliance with the dwarves. Because of course they did. I mean, why wouldn't this freaking Skaven have a military alliance with the dwarves?
Subtle kill.